$100 wireless meat thermometer versus a $35 meat thermometer that I bought from one of those scary online overseas stores. First of all, the holiday season is coming, and if you're doing the cooking and you're cooking without some sort of thermometer, then you shouldn't be in the kitchen. Get out, let somebody else cook. The first wireless meat thermometer is the $100 thermometer, and it's from the Meat Stick. In full transparency, they did send this to me. And then I purchased this from Alibaba. I will in my profile. So if you do end up wanting to purchase one or the other, you know where to find it. They both come in similar packaging. However, the $30 cheaper one did come with this cool carrying case that you can store your meat stick in. The $100 one did not come with one. The charging stations are very similar. With the expensive version, you have to put in a battery, and the cheaper version from Alibaba comes with a USB charging cord. So that's the main difference right away. Both of them come with apps that you connect your stick to wirelessly, where you can monitor the temperature of the meat and can set alarms to let you know when the meat is done. So although the Meat Stick has a better looking app, could be considered a little more complicated, they both basically do the same thing.
Now, I want to test to see if the thermometers are reading the same temperature. So I'm going to cook these two pieces of chicken at the same time. On the right side is the cheap version. On the left side is the expensive version. The cheap version from Alibaba got shipped in Celsius, so you have to change it to Fahrenheit. Otherwise, the temperatures look completely off. I think the US is the only people that use Fahrenheit. This is a quick glance at what the apps look like. On the right is the expensive version. You can tell it's a little more in depth, but they really do the same thing. The one thing that I didn't like at all for both of these is that you couldn't go further than 6 feet. So I had to use my iPad and keep it in the kitchen near the thermometer, and I used my other Android phone to measure the other one. In the end, the chicken reached the temperature within about 4 to 5 minutes of each other. So I would call that basically the same thing. And they both came out super juicy and delicious. So if you're in a pinch, I would go with the Alibaba version. But if you're techie and want a really cool looking app that can do a lot more, then you can go with the Meat Stick.
So in the end, $30 one worked just as good as the $100 one. I will link them both for you. You guys can decide for yourselves. Another note is that when I went to buy this, it told me that it was going to take a month and a half for it to arrive. I bought it last week and it said it wasn't going to arrive until like November 15th or something like that. It came in 6 days. So don't be tricked by the Alibaba site and the shipping. It came super fast.